There's been a crazy amount of activity in the Mercedes-Benz high-powered charging project. Let's go ahead and get into what's new. Continuing from last time, there was talk of introductory pricing, and this has continued into other places as well. There's been some new places that have opened that we'll get to in just a second that also have this introductory pricing. These are all the locations that are currently open and their pricing. And as you can see, the previous pricing around low 50 cents, high 40 cents is still in some places, but occasionally you'll see these locations that are dropped down to 40 cents. Here's a 35-cent location, and 40 cent, 37 cent, 40. And here's a variable at the Ashburn, Virginia location, which vacillates between 19 cents per kilowatt hour and 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Very aggressive pricing there. And then here's some more 40 cents is Gaffney, South Carolina was 40 cents when I was there. So they're trying to put their best foot forward, and it looks like they're trying to compete against the Tesla Supercharger. So good old-fashioned price war going on here. A couple of other infrastructure locations, sites that are covering this project. The Average EV did a site visit video, and I'll link all these down below in the description, of the Ashburn, Virginia location. Voski's videos did one of Waller, Texas. Inside EVs had a podcast with Andrew Cornelia. And this Wednesday, Andrew Cornelia is also coming on to the Coast to Coast live stream. This map is on the website down here, the high-powered charging map for North America, and there's multiple new PIPs for coming soon locations. If you look over here in Colorado, there's a new one that just kind of showed up, and we knew about New Windsor, Connecticut, but we didn't know about this other one over here. And Greensboro we knew about, but we didn't know where it was, but we do know where it is now. Here's Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then 3 in Florida. And what these look like is right here. Any location that has an existing PlugShare ID, meaning it's been spotted and the specific location is now known. I note the PlugShare ID there and who it was spotted by. So I'll pause here for a second. So a bunch of new sites coming. No new news on the I-5 corridor is definitely going to be one of the questions that I asked Mr. Cornelia when he comes on to the Coast to Coast live stream. Interested to see when this will be getting going, because it's a very long stretch of interstate, and in some of the builds that have been going on, Interstate 5 and Interstate 95, which you would have thought would be primary targets, have kind of been glanced over. And so the fact that Mercedes-Benz is specifically calling out a build on Interstate 5, in my opinion, is very significant, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to say about that. This was released into LinkedIn. These are locations that opened in the fourth quarter of 2024. They're very proud and excited about that. I am as well. Now let's get into what's new. Gaffney, South Carolina is now officially opened. This picture was taken by Brandon Flash. That's his new Ford F-150 Lightning there in Gaffney. I was here. I did a site visit video, which I'll link down below in the description. It's actually not done on my channel. It was done on the Out of Spec Bits channel. Wharton, Texas, now open. And Mercedes-Benz high-powered charging releases these infographics into LinkedIn and other social media when they open stations. So I kind of like that. They take the time to kick the station off with a marketing slick. And the Round Rock, Texas, I knew there was a Round Rock, Texas, but we didn't know where in Round Rock. But luckily, someone on PlugShare spotted it, and they didn't put their name, so I'm not sure exactly who it is. But we now know where it is. It's at the Simon Malls, the premium outlets, right off Interstate 35, north of Austin in Round Rock. Waller, Texas is now open. Again, we got the infograph from Mercedes-Benz, and Waller is kind of hard to see, but it's north of Houston. Ennis, Texas, which is south of the Metroplex, now open, 10 charging stalls. And this young gentleman really seems to be enjoying the charging location with his little Mercedes, a soon-to-be Mercedes driver, off Interstate 45. New Brunfield's now open and operational. This one was spotted under construction for a while, and it seemed to be lingering in the opening, but it is now officially open. It's at the Buc-ee's on Interstate 35 north of San Antonio. Denton, Texas, we have additional indication of construction proceeding, but it is not open yet. Terrell, Texas, similarly known to be under construction, but not open yet. It's just to the east of Dallas. Madisonville, Texas, also under construction. This is EV Texans, whose Scarlet Knight Chevrolet Blazer EV is pictured there. And it's halfway between Dallas and Houston. Katy, Texas is not open yet, and really no new information concerning the construction, but they've been moving pretty quickly. I'm thinking it's not going to be very long for any of these. This one to Hillsboro, we don't have any updated pictures. It's south of Dallas on Interstate 35. Now let's get into some of these new pips. This was provided by Steve at Plug and Play EV through PlugShare, and we now officially have the location spotted. We knew it was in South Windsor, and South Windsor is a very small town. There's only one shopping center, so we knew it was going to be in that shopping center, but he now knows specifically where in the shopping center it is because we have this picture here showing it under construction at the shops at Evergreen Walk. And Greensboro, this was also in the video I did for Out of Spec Bits, put our link down below in the description. It is under construction near a Apple store. It's right in the same parking lot as the Apple store. Delray Beach, no pictures, but it is spotted under construction by a PlugShare user, unidentified. Ellenton, Florida, at Ellenton Premium Outlets, it was actually captured in a picture. And so this one looks very close to being done. We already have everything in place. It looks like they're just waiting for the transformer, the chargers to be energized and commissioned. And Riverview, Florida, similarly, very similar progress. So we have the posts, the chargers, but they don't look to be energized yet. That's the update we have for this time. And it seems as though we're in a phase of much higher activity. So I'm thinking it's not going to be very much longer, maybe a month and a half before we have another update. Because the Mercedes-Benz high-powered charging project is definitely gaining steam. And we have that whole I-5 corridor to look forward to. Thanks for watching.